welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Yeah, let's get on to this before I lose track where I'm at. All right, so in this video, get this lined up in frame here. In this video, I am setting up the week of the 18th through the 24th in my horizontal journaling planner. As I've showed before, it is an outdated seasonal planner from 2020 that I have just redated, and then I just use it to get thoughts out of my head, and a lot of times to remember things, because there's a lot of memories and stuff that I don't want to forget. So, and forgetting is unfortunately my strong point. So that is what goes on here, and I try to, just get things out and get it on paper, so that way I can either remember it or just mostly just get it out of my head. All right, so if you've seen my other videos, you've seen that I'm kind of, and intentionally I think, on a kick of going more neutral. So I'll be doing the same with this spread, but I think it's mostly because just some of these books that I don't automatically reach for and I don't use a whole lot, I want to get them used up. So I think that was maybe the whole reasoning behind this, and it just so happens they're all neutral. But this one is going to be the Golden Black sticker book. I don't know if you can tell, but it was originally $21.99 at Hobby Lobby, and I got it reduced down to $5.49. Yeah, I cut the part off that has the date, so I don't know. I don't know what. Oh, 2022. It was under their price sticker. So this is from 2022. You could probably find it somewhat easy somewhere, either on one of the resale sites or Facebook, or Happy Planner might even still have it, like maybe in the clearance part. I don't know, but that's something that you could check into if you like it. I'll be honest, like a lot of these books that I wouldn't typically buy, I only bought it if I could get it like at a really cheap price, just so that way I could have stickers to play with, if I'm being honest. But now, if I showed my stash right now, you would be able to see that you can tell my favorites, because I have a lot of duplicates of certain books, and that being ones that I really, really like. For some I have several copies of, and it's just, if it was one of my favorites, then I wanted to be able to have, if I found it on clearance, I wanted to be able to have a lot of copies, so that way I would always have it. I don't think I want to, if I have any of those somewhere. One of my favorite things to do is in order to decorate this and not lose my space to write, I use these decorative boxes do this when it was only just a little off. If that's even remotely still crooked, I am not going to take it up again. I will use decorative boxes like that that still has space in it to write in. And actually, like, even this, yeah, it's decorative, but it's light enough that I could still write in that, especially with a black pen, which is what I will probably do. Just because that doesn't take up a lot of space. I think what I may do is go down the center with these. What I'll do is I will just cut it down the middle and then punch it. Let's see, I think I'm gonna go this way because I've been turning a lot of them the other way. Just that way I can use up this sheet. Turn it that way. Stuck. Okay. Didn't exactly have the pages lined up, but that's okay. No, I think I want to use that piece. Okay. just see if there's some more boxes. Yeah, I know that one is crooked, but I am not going to try to take it up again. Don't want to use the fake gold boxes. Just don't want to do that. Don't know that I want to use the long ones. I may have to use a long one though. Have to end up using long boxes. Can use this one and just cut off the noted, just because that will take up a lot of space, and then I can just use that as a header at some point. Now the lines is not going to line up on this at all. I've figured that out. I've tried, just because there's more lines in the box than on the paper, but I make it work. And I'm not going to introduce gray because that, well, I do have that gray box there. No, I'm not going to do it just because. Not lining up in my head. Just going to do this just to be able to tie in that design here over here. And the only reason why I can tell, I know it doesn't show on camera, but I can tell this one is a little crooked, but it's only because it's a monthly box and how I had to. Just use this again. bit, just a little bit. Okay, good enough. Okay, I think maybe there. I probably, yes, I am. I know it's off to the side, but I had to pull it a little closer to me so I could actually see what I'm doing, because I'm not cutting straight at all. Okay, let's just do it this way. And then we'll have to trim this a little more because, like I said, when I laid the pages down and started putting those down the center, I did not have it straight. Okay, I think it's good enough. Okay. So we're going to do this way. Reach for my hole punch. Made all kinds of noise, but I think I actually got it lined up for once. All right. Yeah, that turned out good. And especially if you're using a horizontal for journaling, just a good, easy way to decorate, even if you don't decorate any other part of it. A good way to decorate is just go down the spine. And because, as you can tell, you know, I did that with this, so now it looks like flowers are coming out the side. And even if I didn't do anything else except maybe in a high corner or something, you know, that still brings enough decoration to the page that you can make it work. And like I said, this may be like a decorative box, but it's light enough that if I go in there with a black pen, I'd still be able to see what I write in it. So I can still use that. But that is it. So that is setting up the week of the 18th through the 24th in my horizontal journaling planner using the gold and black sticker book. And I'm pleased with how it turned out. Some of it, like this I'm kind of frustrated with. I'm unsure about this, where it's at. Maybe I'll just scoot it over where it's actually layering with this box, and maybe it won't bother me as bad. Yeah, yeah, I can handle that better. So anyway, that is it. If you like this, make sure to hit the like button, and if you haven't yet and you would like to, I would really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, so that way you are always notified whenever I post. And that way make sure that the video gets to you, because right now, where I'm such a young channel, the algorithm isn't going to send me into the space enough. So definitely make sure to turn that on, and I hope I see you in the next one.